I can go now. Welcome back to the Here's Hard Reads. I don't know. I got
Hey guys.
So anyway, welcome back to Hard Reads, guys. I am TKbreezy here with Austy. This time we're going to talk about. We got a decent amount of things to talk about. We got Technicals versus Thunder, which has been going on for quite a bit, but I didn't have anything to cover until just kind of recently. Glitch is this weekend. PGR is coming out, and of course, people are going to be complaining about that. But also, it's just the PGR, so we have some stuff to talk about that as well. And then, of course, the next DLC character wish list, which we will find out who it is tomorrow, and probably we'll be able to play it by the end of tomorrow as well, because that seems to be the Sakurai way of life. Like, I'll show you the character, and now go to the e-store and play him. So we'll see how that one plays out. But yeah, man, I'm TKbreezy. It's Austy. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Excited for the DLC. Hopefully, like you said, released tomorrow. I wouldn't be shocked if it releases on February though, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I mean, I would like it to release tomorrow, but I'm not gonna.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Like if it doesn't happen, and it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to try.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's gonna be happening. Should be a good time. I know there's gonna be a lot of people watching the direct. I will not be able to watch the direct, at least and stream it, because I will be driving to Maryland for Glitch. And I'm trying to do it earlier than later, so that way I can avoid the traffic. Because if I go any later than like noon, by the time I get to Virginia, it's gross. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into our topics real quick. I think as I just read them out, we have first up, just go down the docket. We got Technicals versus Thunder. If you guys haven't been keeping up, Technicals has made a video about the supposed CEO of Thunder, which I'm not really sure what to think about it anymore, because like I thought he was the CEO myself, but now a lot of Thunder has said he's not the CEO. He has none of that in his bio anymore. But that person being Christian Bishop. So I've worked, closely with Christian Bishop because he's hired me for all of the Thunder events, and I never really had an issue with him myself. Like, he pays me on time, he pays me day of, you know what I'm saying? And if he doesn't pay me day of, I get it within a week. He continues to hire me for events. So like, as far as like our working relationship, like from me and him, I don't have any issue with him. But Technicals brought up a lot of points that he has had different companies that he's kind of like worked his way into, and then somehow he is like kind of not scammed, but led on the investors of these said companies and things like that. So Technicals made this super long video. It's like 30 minutes, mostly about Thunder and Christian, and then Thunder fired back with like C&Ds and stuff. But the biggest issue was that the last C&D that they put out actually had Technicals' real name and his zip code, and I think his address too. But at the very least, had his real name and his zip code, and so they're basically doxing it. Yeah. So
yeah.
That
situation's hairy, dog. Like, I don't even know. Like, it's so the beef is out there. Mm-hmm. If it wasn't for the show, I would just not give a shit. I would just like, I'm gonna put that over there and I'm not gonna address it. But here we are. In all honesty, man, I don't even know what to say, because like I watched the video, right? Because I was curious. I've worked for Thunder as well. I did with Thunder Smash 2, and I got paid the week of. Christian seemed like a pretty cool dude. But watching the video, I don't know what's fact and what's not, because some of the stuff that he put out, like as I said, like the whole CEO thing, that wasn't true. But then Technicals said that that's what he saw on like a site saying he was claiming to be the CEO. So I'm not sure, because like I don't know if Technicals, his sources are valid, I guess, because I'm not familiar with his work that much. So I just don't want to like listen to some dude rant on YouTube about something and just take everything he says as fact, But there's obviously a reason why he's doing it. Because I watched some other stuff on his channel. He likes to just throw dirt on people. Not throw dirt. I phrased that wrong. But like, people are
he likes to expose people.
He likes to expose people. Yes, that's I wanted to say that, but but that's kind of like it. It's his MO. Like, so I think with Thunder, I was shocked to see him put up such a fight. And I wonder if it's because he's getting a lot of traction from it.
Well, I mean, the thing is, Thunder has been a hot topic for Smash like the entire year. Like, a lot of people didn't understand why they were coming through. They said that they're having issues with Thunder and saying that like the company in itself isn't really listening to or trying to take any help. And to an extent, that was definitely true. It was they weren't really like receptive at first, and then they've shown to be a little more receptive as the years went on. But it's almost like it's too little, too late. And then, of course, because of whatever happened with Thunder and 2GG, a lot of the people who are like hardcore 2GG supporters do not want to have anything to do with Thunder. So they're like now in a hostile environment of being in SoCal, but not really having people that really want to work with them because of, whatever happened with Thunder and 2GG. Technicals, I think he has like a good fight now because, yeah, I mean, like you're going against an entire company and they're like doing things as if they're one person, as if that's like one entity, and it's not. You're not. Once you become like a brand or like any type of like company, you can't take fights on Twitter like that anymore, and that fucking sucks because like it's the same thing in like where I feel about streaming, like where if someone comes in and they say something rude. You know what I'm saying? I can't take that fight every time. Like if someone comes in and saying some outlandish stuff, I can't take that fight every time because then that's going to like shift the view of my stream. So you got to just eat shit sometimes. And I feel like Thunder probably was eating a lot of stuff that we don't see because it's not like we get to see every single one of their replies. But as of late, they've definitely been like firing the cannons back, and it's not a good look for a company.
I don't think it's a good look either. I think they're addressing it because Technicals got a lot of traction off of that video. And like you said, the Smash community has problems with Thunder, and we've addressed this before in the past. I always find it weird that whenever like the Smashers want like this perfect world, right? They want this world where we have money coming in from like some big company wants to come in and get the money, and then then I don't even know what they want out of that because we're giving it to them with Thunder Gaming. Like Thunder Gaming gives them the money, but then they don't like how they treat the tournaments, or like the first couple of tournaments were not good. And I don't know, man. I feel like we've discussed this so many fucking times. I just feel like Thunder. Why I don't understand why there's a problem like between Technicals and Thunder. Like I don't get it. Like I don't understand why Technicals is attacking them. I don't understand why Thunder's attacking back. I think the whole thing's stupid. I
think Technicals just did it. He wanted to do a deep dive on Thunder because everyone was talking about it, and then it turned into what it is now. I don't know what his personal issue is with Thunder outside of this. Like I think I think he also got banned. I mean, a lot of people got blocked and banned from Thunder for a while. So I'm sure that probably plays into it as well, but I'm not completely sure what else there is going on with him. So I'd have to sit down and ask myself or just DM him like, yo, so is there anything else that I'm missing? But that's a conversation for another time. So yeah, Thunder vs Technicals. We'll see how this one plays out. It's still going on. There's been like C&Ds, like fake C&Ds, real C&Ds. I don't know.
Didn't
a lot of stuff going on.
Didn't Keith get involved at one point?
Yeah, he was arguing with Keith, and that was I don't really know what the point of that was, but yeah, that was weird. I mean, Keith is still riding for Thunder because that's his company, but a lot of people actually dropped out of Thunder as well too, which I kind of thought, it's as of right now with them dropping out, it looks bad because like not only are they getting all this negative press, but now people are dropping at the same time, so it's kind of looking like, people are dropping for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, yeah, man. I mean, we'll figure out what happens with that as it goes on. Like,
I don't think Keith's a part of Thunder anymore, right? Like I think he made an announcement saying he's no longer with them.
Just go to his Twitter real quick.
Yeah. Because I was looking at their little arguments because I was like, why is Keith like backing Thunder when he's not part of them anymore? But I guess it's because they treated him well,
Yeah. Well, he's definitely not part of them anymore. So yeah.
Yeah.
He's out of there. Okay. The focus on Christian. The reason why Thunder's involved is because of the letter. He was blocked by them on Twitter, but I don't think he was banned. Okay, so he was focusing mostly on Christian, but Christian's tied to Thunder, and I think Thunder had to try to like, ride for their boy. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe that wasn't the time to ride for your boy. Anyway, moving on, guys. We're gonna get into the tournament this weekend, and it is going to be Glitch 8 Missing No, which is gonna have some Pokemon stuff as well. But we're over here to talk about the Smash things. Now I'm looking at the seating, and I'm assuming that Ryuga just like. He entered late or something, but right now he's second seed, which is like throwing me off. I think this might just be a misstep. But
the whole tournament?
Yeah, I'm looking at the standings right now. There's 729 singles entrants, 741 altogether. But it says the top seeds are Meister, Ryuga, DeBuzz, Tweak, Light, Esam, Dark Wizzy, MVD. And that's the top 8. Now I'm feeling like this just isn't finished being this hasn't finished being seeded yet. So
there's no way that's true, right? Like, that cannot be accurate.
But I mean, it's decently close. I feel like this is like one of those things where you kind of just, as you're seating, you're just as people are entering, you just kind of throw them in a section that they should be. So you're like, all right, well, this guy will probably be top 10. Let me just throw him up here, and then I'll like reseat it later. But just going down all the way to 20, we have Jen. He'll be, is it Jen or again?
Jen. Right. Generation.
Okay, true. Jen, Cosmos, Raffi X, Sinji, Wadi, Cola, Leon, Schroeder, Jackal, Fatality, JW, and Pelka, rounding our top 20 so far. So you go a little further down, you have Suarez, River, ZD, and Toast and Mr. E as well. So top 25. Some pretty nice competition here. One notable person missing, obviously, is MKLeo. So not really sure what's going on with that, but this could be the tournament that Meister wins, man. Like, it is very possible. Nairo's actually not here either, now that I think about it. Like, I just noticed that Nairo is also not in. So not only is, Nairo, who just won the first S tier of 2020, not coming, but neither is the most dominant player for Ultimate, MKLeo. So now, I mean, it's kind of up for grabs. And Meister has definitely been popping off, and he's been on pretty much every top 8 of every tournament that he's been to for like for quite some time. So I mean, this could be the Meister win. Definitely could be the Meister win. But it really depends on if he can, get past both the Buzz and Tweak, and I guess potentially Light too. I think those are his biggest threats as far as like who could take him out and stop him from getting first place.
I could definitely see Meister getting up there. The player that I want to see, though, I like to see Light make some waves again, because I remember like his first like knockout performance was like Glitch 6 like last year. So seeing Light, he's trying to pick up steam after what was it? Let's Make Big Moves happened. He got some cool wins off of that. I'd like to see Light be able to do something. Maybe even see Tweak bring it back, because Tweak did not have the greatest performance at Let's Make Big Moves. So
what did he get there? He got 9th.
I think it was lower. I think it was. Yeah, look, I'm pretty sure it was like something low, like lower than average.
Well, he's been going to his weekly, so I can't really find it in recent placements. Which is, I don't know why recent placements doesn't go further down than 3. Here we go. Let's make big moves. Tri-state. Pretty sure it's 25th or 17th. Damn, that's rough.
25th. That's what it's saying here.
How'd you find that so quickly?
Smashdata.gg. It's a really cool site.
Yeah, smashdata.gg. Not sponsored by them, but definitely use it. Okay. Yeah, SmashGG, like, dude, all right, let me just get this out of the way. SmashGG
Please do.
Literally the same site, and we've been complaining about it for fucking years, and just for some reason, they just will not upgrade. And it's not even like anything crazy, just some back-end stuff to make it easier to click something and get to where you need to go. And I just feel like it is literally impossible to do that. Like, every time you have to go anywhere in SmashGG, I think it takes like an extra 8 clicks to get where you need to go.
You gotta get those clicks, dog. Man. That's how they make their money.
Max CPM. All right.
I've actually heard that apparently it had something to do with like how it was built originally, that it's like really difficult to fix now. So I think that's why they're having a lot of issues.
Start from scratch on a new one.
Smash.gg too.
Move the whole. Just start from scratch on a new one, and once it's functional and running over, you just copy paste. Here it is. But it is what it is, man. Anyway, Glitch should be a good tournament this weekend. There's going to be Ultimate. There's going to be Squad Strike. There's going to be doubles. There's going to be singles, and there's going to be, I think, a Pokemon bracket as well. So let me just go ahead and look at the front.
They're having the VGC there, right?
Yeah, the VGC. So yeah, Pokemon 1v1 VGC will be there as well. So double, single, Squad Strike, and VGC. If you guys are into some Pokemon action, then definitely watch Glitch. And if you are into Smash action, well, then obviously definitely watch Glitch, because I think that's the big tournament this weekend. Next weekend will be Genesis, and you definitely should watch that, but we'll get into that during next week's episode. So moving on to our next topic, PGR complaints. Still happening. What do you think about them, Austy?
I don't know, man. Like, I think the root of the problem is just that the formula is still secretive. I get why they do it. I get that it's supposed to be so people can't math it out on their own, as well as people using it as a way to dodge tournaments to keep their good standing. So I understand why they keep it secret. However, because they do, people don't understand how people get ranked. Like, this shows how many points they have, but no one knows what the hell that means. Like, oh, he's got 55 points. out of what? Like what do those points mean? How do you get those points? So I think that's what frustrates a lot of players because what was it? It was Goblin, I think, was one of the biggest calls for like that wasn't on the PGR, and then people were like really like chiming in for that, and then seeing like players that some people didn't even realize were even contention, like Ron, for instance, number 50. A lot of people were just like, "Who is this?" Even though he's like a notable
actually, I did not know who that was.
I did not know either until I heard him announce it, and I was like, "Oh, he's some cool Yoshi, neat." But like, you know, that caused people to get really frustrated. However, with today, they announced what was it, 40 through 31, and I think people were way more receptive to that one. That one looked a little bit more on track. I think 50, the reason is
40 was that 41 through 50. Yeah, I feel like like that shit was. I mean, it was a grab bag. So like, you know, I feel like a lot of people could have been there if the formula changed like slightly, but yeah, bro, they were. I mean, the people that are complaining too, it's so crazy too because I feel like the PGR is now making it so people don't even play like mostly for the love of the game anymore. Like they're like I saw people talking about some. I can't believe I'm this low. I'm thinking about quitting. Like, come on, bro. Like, like what are you in it for right now? You know.
I know that people want to like get that prestige and be like, yes, I made it onto the PGR. I'm top 50. But like, if you're actually taking the game seriously and you want to like be good, like why not? Why settle for that less? Like try to go further beyond. You know, try to get top 10, try to get top 20, etc. I understand that easier said than done, but I don't know. I think PGR is getting way too much flack for everything that's happening. I think I have some qualms with how they do like how they do the rankings and stuff like that. But like I feel like Smash would be in a way worse spot without the PGR. I think
it's never going to be perfect though. Like it doesn't matter who comes in. Yeah, it doesn't matter who comes in. Like the way to rank this, because there's no league and there's no guaranteed there's no surefire way to make sure that everyone is at the same tournament all the time. The way to rank this is too hard. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to, you know, like League and Overwatch and stuff, they have like set days that they're playing. You know, they have this competition time. You know what I'm saying? We're going over here basically. With Smash it's grassroots, and if it just happens to be so big, then it ends up getting a nice title. But you know, Genesis, if no one went to Genesis, that's just a B tier tournament now, you know. But because everyone goes to Genesis, it's an S tier tournament. It's just, I don't know, man. Like
I think that's another issue.
Forget. Yeah.
Another issue is the whole like tiering of the tournaments is based off who goes and who doesn't, instead of how normal circuits work, where you like assign a tournament well in advance so people know, like, okay, Evo, that's guaranteed to be an S tier. Like say for some reason people just said fuck Evo, we're not going, and then no one goes to Evo, so it's a C tier or B tier, like you said. Like that is technically possible and could happen.
I hope that happens to Smash Splash.
Dag. But the thing is like Smashing what? The thing is with Evo is that like everyone knows it's gonna be an S tier, and so like if you just assign it ahead of time, like then people know and they can plan it. So if you assign these tournaments that are gonna be S tier, okay, you know what? Genesis, Frostbite, Evo, like those are gonna be your S tier tournaments for this year, this first couple of tournaments. And you're like, oh, hey, cool. So then no matter what happens at those tournaments, if people don't show up for the S tier, then it's like that's on them. Like they had it. They only had to go to like 2 or 3 tournaments. I get that it's a little bit expensive, but that's how circuits work. Circuits.
I think it's so interesting that, Adam Jobber said that kind of fucks grassroots tournaments maybe, but I don't think so. I think if you just include them in the circuit, then it works. That's what 2GG did. You know, when they had the circuit, they were including other tournaments on the East Coast as part of the circuit as well. It really just depends on how you're gonna work. Now, if it's like big pharma, you know what I'm saying, big company coming through, and they're like slapping all the mom and pop stores or mom and pop tournaments basically, then yeah, that would suck. Like if DreamHack out of nowhere was like, you know what, we want to do a circuit, we want to make the circuit super huge, and they just started cutting over dates, like when's Genesis, don't care, we have a circuit day that day. When's Evo, don't care, we have a circuit day. Then not only will the circuit it's either going to be doomed to fail, or it's going to cause a lot of problems with you know, the grassroots tournaments that are there, and so it's going to implode, because now that you have the circuit not working, you have the grassroots tournaments not working, then they're probably going to have to like not do it next year because the turnout wasn't great. So I mean, there's all kind of factors into this deal, why we don't have a circuit, why we should have a circuit, and how it's supposed to work. It's just
honestly, we need Nintendo support. I think that's what it is. At this point, we're too far in where like it's near nigh impossible to get a circuit to work correctly in Smash at this current state unless Nintendo steps in, because people will listen to Nintendo, you know.
Yeah,
and
2GG had qualifiers in different states. That's what I meant. Like,
oh,
so they were
yeah.
bringing it like around so that people could, come to the. But anyway,
they were stepping on people's toes still too, depending on like what tournament it was.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Jesus.
Yeah, there was a lot of flack. So I don't know. Right now the PGR, I think that's like, I think it's good, and I think it's the best we're gonna get until an official circuit happens. And I don't think all this hate towards people on the PGR, or towards like Swore or anyone that works on that, is completely unjustified, because like, again, it's the whole, they're not getting paid to do it. They're doing it because their Smash needs a ranking. So hopefully, I think things will calm down by the time we get to the top 10, because I think the rankings are based around, get more accurate as the higher it goes. Like, I think that's why they don't display people below rank 50, I think, is because the ranking gets kind of wonky that low, because the algorithm doesn't work beyond that. Like, it works, it's more functional once you get like the top 30s, Those are my thoughts anyways.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Will we get another Paragon? Well, I think Paragon is now replaced by Main Stage. It's in the same spot. So, and that's the Beyond the Summit things. And I'm pretty sure we're getting another Main Stage. So that's good. But yeah, man, I like it's I feel like it's a hard subject to talk about, because like, realistically, like, yeah, the PGR could be better, but like, it also could be way worse. So
yeah, no, it can be hella worse.
Yeah, and so I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, well,
Smashers just like to complain, in my opinion. I think that, especially with Ultimate, with the younger crowd, I think it's more with Twitter becoming booming and everyone getting a voice. I think there's just a lot more complaints coming in. Like, everything could be perfect, and people will still find something to complain about or bitch about, whether it's a character, whether it's a player, a commentator, a tournament organizer, some drama happening, whatever. Like, people always find a way.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess on to our last subject now, though, is the DLC character wish list. Now, I've been asking for the same character since Wii, basically. I just need Travis Touchdown in. If you can make the Inkling work, then you can make Travis do the same thing with the hold shield to hit B to charge his sword. I mean, that's all I want, bro. That's all I want. You know what I'm saying?
You can only play with the Wiimote too, because you gotta like shake that stuff to be able to charge a playser.
Put all my matches on stream.
My dream character that I know will never get in is one of the Battletoads. I just know for a fact they'll never get in, because my dream is when Banjo got announced. I thought Battletoad was gonna get announced then, because they just announced like a brand new Battletoads remake, and it didn't happen. They got Banjo instead. There's no way they're gonna put two rare characters in. So yeah, Sakurai held at the number 3 though, and there's 3 Battletoads. So. Okay, is that a stretch?
Imagine that, dude. Oh, all the characters to get in, just the Battletoad, like, what's really good.
Dude, come on.
I mean, there's a bunch of characters that I'd be cool with. Like, if they got someone from Custom Robo, that'd be sick. If there was another Sonic rep that, I don't know, that didn't play like Sonic, that'd be sick.
Knuckles.
I'd be down for Knuckles. I'd be down for Shadow too, but they'd have to take his spin dashes out and give him like Chaos Warps and shit.
His final smash, he just like freezes the entire stage.
Yeah, unfortunately though, I think he's still a assist trophy, so that's probably not gonna happen. Yeah, I can't really think of anybody else off the top of my head. I mean, Sora is obviously always out there in the universe of who can get in, but I don't really care for Kingdom Hearts. But if he gets in, I'm also not gonna complain. It's like, at this point in time, I don't really care who gets in. I have hopes for certain characters, and will still probably look into whatever character does make it. I played Hero for about a week. Character's fun, just wasn't for me. Played Terry for about a week. Character was fun, just wasn't for me. Somehow I ended up back on Mewtwo. I don't know what I'm doing there.
Mewtwo?
Yeah, I'm playing Mewtwo now for some reason. It's
not
going well.
I can imagine.
You ever down tilt someone at max distance and realize you can't do shit off that? Because that's what happens every time. Terrible.
You're punished for spacing.
Yeah.
Gotta go in there.
But yeah, I mean, Travis Touchdown. Honestly, I would take someone from Fire Emblem too. I know everyone's like, oh, Fire Emblem, but just give me another weapon and that'd be fine. Like, Give me a spear, give me an axe, something like that, and I would definitely be fine with the Fire Emblem character.
Bro, there's no one in this game that uses a spear or an axe. So like, if we got one of those users, that'd be pretty dope. If we did get a Fire Emblem rep, it'd probably got 3 houses though. But the thing is, I didn't
play 3 houses, so.
Neither did I. They did say in this first pass, every DLC was going to be a brand new character from a brand new franchise. So I don't think it'd be a Fire Emblem character, yeah.
Okay.
But season 2, who knows?
Man, hold up, Bear. Well, I guess Piranha Plant doesn't count because he was
Piranha Plant. Yeah, he doesn't. He's not part of the pass.
He's part of the Mario universe. So okay, all right. Well, then, yeah, I guess that opens up a lot of possibility.
A lot of people are talking about Dante.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people talking about Dante. That's definitely up there. I just saw a DC tweet about Master Chief. I don't know if that's up there, but I wouldn't be opposed.
I think that'd be great to have a Microsoft rep.
Yeah,
I guess
hopefully for grenades too, and then I would camp every snake with my Master Chief. Like, there it is.
Bro, we're not ready. Like, I don't want another zoner, man. Like,
yeah, I think that's the one thing Sakurai needs to make an anti-zoner. I don't know, like someone who has like a moving gravitational field. Just like if he's running, it actually pulls the items in and throws them to a different universe. Like, oh, thanks. I'd be about it.
What if we got like an indie character? Because I mean, then again, we did get the when Sans was announced, people lost their mind. And I think if they were gonna get indie character, that would be it. So I think it's the closest we're going to get in that regard. So maybe not. Can you imagine we just get like Shovel Knight, even though he's already an assist trophy?
Yeah, I mean, Bastion's still open. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Transistor might get Hades. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a little area to work with, but yeah, that's probably like DLC part 2 or part 3.
What about like Mad? Sakurai just goes insane, just picks random shit from the library. People haven't been talking about Tracer or a character from Overwatch as well. So
hold up, man. What about Minecraft Steve though? I'm still thinking about that.
I forgot about that pick. I kind of wish I stayed Fortnite, forgetting about that.
Oh man. Fortnite just builds its way back to the stage. Like, well, it's too late for Fortnite now. I feel like the game kind of lost the popularity of the steam that it had, where everyone thought, like, it's still very popular for sure. But like at the time we were talking about it, like literally everyone was playing Fortnite. That would be the funniest shit I've ever seen. Like, just his 90s back to stage.
There it is. It just starts, and that's how the intro begins.
That's how it comes in. Yeah, just 3. Like, all right, man. Nintendo not vibing with Blizzard after that Hong Kong protest thing. Oh, so that's probably not happening then now.
That's a problem. What's cool about that though is that they brought attention to people who are unaware about what's going on in Hong Kong. So there's at least a positive there. But yeah, Overwatch and Blizzard got a lot of flack for that. So people were worried that Tracer was going to be the 4th character announced, Terry Slot, because it was during like the peak of that. So that would have been like terrible for Smash, So
honestly, man, could potentially get a Tekken character too. Just saying, could still potentially get a Tekken character.
Who would you want?
It's not really about who I want. I think it's who can get in, and it's probably Jin. Like, I think Heihachi's starting to.
I don't want Heihachi, bro. I don't want him.
He's everywhere, and he's also
dead now.
He's dead. Yeah,
yeah, he's canonically dead. Like, get him out of here. I'd be cool with Jin. Jin's tight.
Yeah. Jin or Kazuya would probably be the first bets that I think would make it into the game. So you're gonna try to use one of the main reps, and that's why you use Terry for Fatal Fury. Like, he could have used Andy, he could have used Joe, but Terry's obviously the one that most people know, even though some people didn't know still. And I'm like, all right, man, this is that Smasher showing it for you. Who is Terry Bogard? All right, brother. So Nee himself gonna get Smash.
Who is this older Ash Ketchum? Who is this?
Yeah, that's older that Terry, Ken with the hat, bro.
Yeah, Ken with the hat.
Oh man. Anyway,
I want King, dog. That's what I want. If we get a Tekken rep, come on, man, he'd be fun. Get another grappler in there. That could deal with
that's why I want Travis Touchdown, because all of his like he has actual wrestling moves in his game.
He suplexes people. Yeah.
Yeah. So I definitely want to see his throw animations and the fact he should either they kill or you get mad follow-ups off of it. So
bro, I would fuck with him. I think he'd be tight, because I haven't played any of the No More Heroes except for the very first one. And I adored it when I played it, but I just never got into the second one or any of the sequels. Was the most recent one good? I didn't hear anything about it.
No More Heroes 2 or
No,
that No More Heroes. That spinoff shit was ass.
It was.
Yeah, but it was a spinoff thing, and I mean, honestly, someone
Hmm.
probably liked it, but I did not, and I was like, wow, I can't believe I bought this game for $40. And now, you almost lost me, Suda, but then I saw that No More Heroes 3 trailer, and I said, you know what, I'm back, baby, I'm back.
There you go. Yeah, I honestly, people are trying to like construct theories or whatever. All I want to do, I just want a good character, and I want to be surprised. I hope tomorrow's gonna be out of left field. I feel like we haven't had that in a long time.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll see. But guys, hope you guys end up watching the direct tomorrow. I know I will. If I'm not watching it, I'll definitely be listening to it on the way to Maryland. This is Hard Reads, though. We do this every week. If you guys showed up a little late, then don't worry about it. We will have it on my YouTube and on the podcast version very soon. And on top of that, we will have another episode next week, most likely talking about stuff that goes on this week and Genesis. So any final thoughts, Austin?
I'm looking forward to tomorrow. See what it is. And that's at 9 a.m., right? 9 a.m. Eastern?
9 a.m., yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm going to wake up bright and early for it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, that's the wave. I think
at least it's not West Coast.
I streamed, and then they were like, I was like, oh, it's not coming out. I'm gonna go to sleep, and then I went back to sleep, and every other streamer who stayed up got Terry early, and I was so mad. I was like, I've just ended my stream, so that I can't get that momentum back.
Oh no, that sucks. Well, yeah, hopefully now you learned. Are you able? So we're not going to be able to stream it though, because you'll be.
No, I'm not going to stream. No, I do an IRL stream.
Get the phone on you, man. That's banned.
Bro, that's how people get banned, bro. What are you doing?
Have somebody in shotguns film me. I don't know.
All right, bro. You know what? That's gonna be. See, all these bad ideas mean it's time at the end of the show. Thanks for watching Hard Reads. We'll catch you next week. Have a good night.